Now discuss something about mm, checkbox in HTML. So, what is the purpose of checkbox? Checkbox are used to select a particular item or multiple items from a list of items. So, if we have many checkboxes, so user can select one out of all the items, and can select all, or it is also possible that user might select none of the item. So it is very important in software designing. Let's come to design one form using a checkbox. So for that we will make input type input type of attribute as a checkbox, and then uh, so after checkbox we will label it. So because checkbox come first, and then in front of checkbox there is a label, that's why we put label below the checkbox. So if we put above the checkbox, so we can also do that, but normally practice is that label is after the checkbox. So we have must declare label opening and closing tag, and inside it we will tag, suppose we don't tag any for, we only write, for example we write I agree to, or for example we say, suppose we write it here uh, as a paragraph, uh, what books you need, for example, uh, and we have this paragraph opening and closing. So I write children, children books, for example, and for example, I write some more checkboxes. I write, for example, comics. mm, for example, I copy and paste, and type is novel, for example. So if I come to browser and I refresh, so this is the form, checkbox form. A name can be anything. So for example, if I don't need this, let's suppose I write books. So what book you need? Children book, comics, and novel. So I need all of them. So you can also uncheck. So you can uncheck all the items, or you can check. But what happens if I click on the label? Nothing happens. So if I click on the label, so this should be checked. So what should I do? I should relate this label to this input. So for this I will declare, I will write the id is equal to For example, ID is um, child, for example. So label is for child, for example. So if I will refresh it again. So if I click this label, so you can also directly check this checkbox, or you can check or uncheck from this label, but it will not happen for this. Why? Because we have not related these label into checkboxes. So you can do it for these rest of the checkboxes. Similarly, at the end of form, uh, okay, what if we see this page, all the three options are in one line, so you can display it vertically in one column. So you will take a separate paragraph, then at the end we can uh, take a button. So how? So you will open the button tag and you will write submit, and you will put closing button tag. So you can see submit button is here, but it will not do anything because there is no backend coding and database involved. So when database is attached, so through using the backend coding, different action can be performed. So this was all about the checkbox. So thank you so much for watching the video.